Welcome to Where in the World? Today we're going to be sharing our journey on United Airlines from Denver to Houston in first class and from Houston to Amsterdam in business class. I hope you enjoy. Because our home city is Denver, we typically take a minute to stop at the American Express Lounge. It's a great place to have a bite to eat, have a drink, brush your teeth, relax for a minute, and prepare for your flight wherever you're going in the world. After departing the American Express Lounge, we go to our gate. We're flying on United 1645 to Houston, just a few hours. The gate area is new and well appointed with a variety of places to sit and charge your phone. The new gates at DIA are looking pretty good. After about a 40-minute delay, the flight is finally ready to board. The flight to Houston will be approximately 2 hours, and we always give ourselves a good little chunk of layover to allow for any late connections.
We are ready to go, so please put away your carry-on items, including large electronics like laptops.
We were seated in seats 2E and F. Very, very comfortable. However, as you can see, there are no in-flight entertainment screens. All entertainment is offered via Wi-Fi. We are very comfortable and are just going to sit back and relax and enjoy our short flight to Houston. The flight attendants in the first class cabin were cordial. The seats were spacious and had a nice pitch with plenty of room for storage both above and under the seat. Also, there was a standard electrical plug and USB port for device charging. There were only two downsides to our flight to Houston. One was the lack of in-flight entertainment, and the second was the food choice. We were given the option to order our food choices before the flight, which we did. However, as is usual with United, the food just is pretty ordinary. It seems to be a space that United can always improve. Our landing was very smooth coming into Houston. The pilot did a great job, and the gate was free, and so we went directly to the gate. The Houston airport, or at least the part that we were in, looked pretty nice. I wish I could tell you more about it, but I really can't because the flight from Denver was delayed. So we essentially got off of one plane and walked directly to our flight to Amsterdam. But no complaints on our part. On this flight, we're flying the United 777 to Amsterdam. Typically in the past, we've flown the 787 Denver to Frankfurt route. So we're looking forward to seeing if there are any differences between the two planes that we can notice. Well, the walkway looks the same. Just joking, guys, just joking.
Hi there, how are you? See the sign yet?
As we boarded the flight, we met our purser. As you can see, United has resumed using glassware for their flights. Last time we flew, because of COVID, they had switched to the plastic cups. At first glance, the business class cabin looked pretty much the same as the 787. Promptly, we were greeted by another flight attendant who asked us our preferences for both dinner and breakfast the following morning. There were 4 choices for dinner, which included a fish option, a vegetarian option, and a beef option. And for breakfast, there were 2 choices, which were an egg option and a vegetarian kind of apple tart option. I'm not so sure about ordering fish on a plane, but that's what I decided. And we will see that meal when it's served to us a little later on. Typically on a plane with a 1-to-1 configuration like this 777, my partner and I pick the middle seats so we can lower the partition and be next to one another. As I said in my previous video, we really like the United Polaris class product. It has great lighting controls, several options, plenty of outlets, plenty of storage space, a very large infotainment option, great seat controls, and really a great seat. It's a very, very comfortable way to travel. Since we last flew United Business, they have this new amenities kit container that looks like a hard case suitcase. Let's check out what's in it. In it is a toothbrush, a card that talks about the importance of travel, really nice face wash, hand sanitizer, eye coverings, and earplugs. There are the earplugs there. The all-important socks, which are actually pretty cool. They have the little anti-skid things on the bottom, and a pen that's also really useful when you travel for filling out those little forms. Also, pro tip, always carry your own toothbrush, mouthwash. Nothing worse than having a gross mouth on a long trip. The meal began with beverage service and warm nuts. And I don't know why the warm nuts make me happy, but maybe they're just something from the past, which I used to really enjoy. Next up was the entree service. As I mentioned, I ordered the fish dish. So it was fish and salad and a roll and beverage. And as I said, the food at United is just always unremarkable. It's not terrible, but it's not good either. My girlfriend ordered the short ribs and potatoes, and again, salad and bread. Pretty basic stuff. After the entree, dessert was served. And again, unremarkable. I don't even remember what this was. But, you know, United can keep on trying. After my meal, I took a trip to the restroom. And the restrooms in business class are pretty much like the restrooms in any class. They have the basic things: hand wash, lotion, those kind of things. But other than that, it was a plain restaurant. United provides a blanket from the Saks Fifth Avenue collection, a memory foam pillow, and a traditional pillow. And when you put your seat in the lay flat position, it provides a pretty comfortable place to sleep for the night. Another pro tip: what we do is ask our doctor for a sleeping aid prescription before we leave on these long trips. And after our meal, we take our sleeping aid, and that really allows us to have a really restful sleep on the plane, and get up with only a couple hours to go. So not a bad deal. So when we get to our destination, jet lag isn't so bad, and we have more energy for the day in front of us. With a little bit over an hour to go on our flight, we were served breakfast, and this was actually one of the best meals in our United experience. This is the traditional eggs and bacon breakfast, and it was also served with oats and blueberries. So really pretty yummy. Right on, United. You got this one right. Even though there are only two choices, you got this one right. After breakfast, we had a little bit over 45 minutes remaining in our flight to Schiphol Airport. Our experience has been pleasant, as typical on United. The seat was great, the sleep was great, and we were looking forward to arriving in Amsterdam. After arriving at Schiphol, Amsterdam's primary airport, we did have some concerns. We had been reading all the way up to prior to our departure about the problems that the airport was having with immigration and baggage and crowd control and a variety of things. So as you can see, when we got there, which was in the morning, it was pretty relaxed. Schiphol was looking pretty good. Again, having heard about all the chaos at the Schiphol airport, we made our way to immigration with some trepidation. As you can see, the line is pretty significant, but it's not something that was out of the ordinary or extraordinary. This size line we've seen many times getting off of large airplanes. So, Schiphol, not so bad at this point. Good on you. It took us about a half an hour to get through the line, and then we went to the baggage claim. What? I think I see my luggage on the carousel already. Maybe I better go for a little jog to get it. There it is. So, luggage delivery? Not too bad. We had to wait a few extra minutes for my partner's luggage, but it arrived and we breezed through customs and out to the airport. Again, kind of expecting to see a mob as we went out to the terminal. We really didn't. It looked pretty normal. So right on, Schiphol. Right on for at least providing us with a pretty good day. So from here, we walked and found the place to purchase train tickets. There's a train that is right under the terminal that you can take to Central Station to Amsterdam for a few bucks. And the good news was our hotel was right near Central Station. So we took the train to Central Station and just walked to our hotel. What a smooth travel day. Not so bad. Everything went well. Thanks for joining us. Next is our vlog from Amsterdam and then Morocco. Thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoyed.